One, in order to, kind of make a solid impact, the most important thing is the political will or a commitment and a leadership. I think this award demonstrates that there is a very strong political leadership which actually is working towards conservation and climate change resilience. Secondly, I think the administrative machinery is absolutely ready to deliver. That is a very, very important part of any kind of an initiative. We should be able to deliver things on ground. And the third thing is a very informed, group of people or citizens who are actually aware of what needs to be done when it comes to conservation and climate change. So when these three things have come together, we have been able to create that moment for the state of Tamil Nadu. If you look at the Project Tiger, which is being implemented in India, it is a huge success. And we have 5 tiger reserves in the state of Tamil Nadu. One of the key important or the most important, the piece which is responsible for the success of the tiger conservation initiative is working with the local communities. And therefore, we believe that I think it is very important that all conservation action should be aligned with the local communities. The Marine Elite Force, which was launched a little more than 2 years ago in Ramanathapuram, that is one of the success stories of Tamil Nadu because it is led by people from the local fishing communities. They know who are people who are living in the coastal areas and they are able to communicate with them in their own language and dialect. Also, they know everybody in that area. So I think it's important that we create opportunities where conservation goes hand in hand with the local community. Now, we are also, very proud that we have set up something called as the Tamil Nadu Forest and Wildlife Crime Control Bureau, which is an agency, a state-level agency to specifically focus on basically the protection issues, the wildlife protection issues, forest protection issues. Wherever we are working with local communities, whether it is Project Nilgiri Tar or it is Project Slender Loris or it is Dugong conservation efforts, all our efforts are rooted deeply with community empowerment. In Madukarai, in order to prevent accidental deaths of wild elephants on railway tracks. There are 2 railway tracks that pass the Madukarai area in Coimbatore district. We have deployed artificial intelligence and machine learning, and we have been able to install cameras, the AI-enabled cameras, thermal cameras. We have augmented it with the patrolling on the ground also. But we have seen that in the past, a little more than 2 years that the project is being implemented, we have been able to see a success that where there is almost, I can say, to the perfection, 0 elephant deaths on the railway tracks in Madukarai area. And this has been made possible because the automatic alerts are being generated, which is shared between the loco, the drivers of the trains as well as with the forest teams, enabling the teams to act together in coordination, in harmony, protecting these precious elephant lives. We have now expanded this technique in Nilgiris district, in Gudulur, where we are using a landscape approach to kind of use artificial intelligence in order to generate real-time alerts for people to save these precious lives of both wildlife and human beings. A World Bank and Government of Tamil Nadu collaborative project, which is called as the TN Shore project. And the aim of the project is to make sure that we develop bioshields on the coast so that communities are protected in case of these natural disasters. We are also working a lot in kind of planting new mangrove areas and rejuvenating mangroves. Our efforts are on in the Gulf of Mannar to restore the seagrass and also corals. We are also working on restoring islands which are at the threat of sinking. So a whole lot of nature-based solutions are being implemented and rolled out in the field with the help of the local community. But at the same time, at the state level, we have a long-term plan of working with several departments, whether it is agriculture department, it's a waste management, or it is the housing and urban development department. So many key departments are our partners. With these partners, we are looking at the policy and also creating models. For example, we are creating decadal models of climate change by setting up something called as the Climate Studio. So we are partnering with institutions like IIT Chennai, Anna University, Sugandhi Devadasan Institute, as well as we are working with partners like CEEW, with WRI, and many other partners like ICLEI. So we are in a position to kind of learn the international best practices. We are working very closely with UNEP to kind of look at the cooling guidelines, look at the international best practices when it comes to controlling the heat. And that is when we are implementing cool roof solutions, which is in close collaboration with UNEP and other partners. So I think the way we are working is to kind of bring all stakeholders together to maximize the impact on ground. So proper segregation of waste, especially the industrial waste, household waste, whether it is e-waste, construction waste, or you can say like tire waste, all of these, they require specific policy and they require a specific, very strong implementation. So looking at the different kinds of waste, let me start with, the garbage management or the household waste which is being generated. That should be properly segregated at the municipal level. So we are working very closely with the Department of Municipal Administration to make sure that the efforts should be really strengthened for proper segregation of the household garbage, at the local level, so that it does not land up in massive landfills. So recently you would have seen that the Municipal Administration Department has cleared a very massive garbage dump yard which is located at Perungudi. So that has been cleared. Similarly, in all these urban areas, the biomining of the accumulated legacy waste has already been done. More than 70-75 sites have already undergone the biomining. So that is one part. But dumping of the e-waste is also very hazardous. And so what Government of Tamil Nadu has done, we have licensed 6 e-waste recyclers. And we are also now expanding our efforts to make sure that in big residential societies, we are able to set up a kind of a desk where they can deposit all the e-waste rather than throwing it in the in garbage in open source areas and things like that. We're also kind of asking the Pollution Control Board to, work very closely with the municipal administration bodies like town panchayats, village panchayats, even at the local level, to build their capacities, connect them with the recyclers, so that a long-term and a sustainable solution we are in a much better position to provide.